Hi everyone, my name is Carol and welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna bring to you a delicious and very rich recipe that I make with Cinderella pumpkin. And also I stuff it with shrimp, and if you don't like shrimp you can use shredded chicken. And then I make a sauce with table cream, tomato, onions, garlic, and lots of cheese. This dish is served over rice, white rice, and I like the jasmine rice because it's a long grain and it doesn't stick too much to each other. And also we pair it with shoestring potato chips. So first of all, I'm gonna clean the whole pumpkin on the outside. And this pumpkin is about 14 inches in diameter. It's a medium large pumpkin. And then I'm gonna remove the lid. And I use a small knife in a 45-degree angle. And I like the small knife because it gives me more control, especially because this is not such a hard shell pumpkin. And this lid is about 10 inches wide. So after you cut, now you're gonna remove the lid, turn it, and you're gonna clean the guts, save the lid because we're gonna use it for later. So I just remove all the seeds. Don't need to remove all the threads inside because it's gonna be cooked, and just remove all the seeds. Now I'm gonna rub vegetable oil around the whole pumpkin on the outside before I start cooking it. Don't forget the lid. To speed up the process, I start cooking it halfway in the microwave. So I'm gonna just place it in the microwave, cooking on high for 10 minutes, and I will check every 10 minutes until it's starting to get soft, and that should take about 30 minutes. While the pumpkin is cooking, you can get started on the sauce. So you will need some vegetable oil on a large, heavy saucepan. After the oil is hot, you're gonna add the onions and you're gonna stir fry it until it's soft and starting to turn golden. Add garlic. And you're gonna keep stir frying until it's golden. Don't let it burn, just watch it closely, and then you'll be ready to add your tomatoes. And the tomatoes should be seedless. And also I like to use Roma tomatoes, and that's because it has less water, so it will help with the consistency of the sauce. Now you're gonna let it simmer in low heat. So you're gonna put the lid back and let it simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. So after 30 minutes, I'm gonna check my pumpkin and it should be soft enough. So I'm gonna press on the outside and you can see that it's indenting. And when you check the inside, you should be able to scrape a little of the pumpkin, so that should be good. Don't let it cook too much, otherwise it will collapse after you fill it in. Now I'm gonna start adding the cream cheese on the sides, the inner walls. So I'm gonna just get the brick of cream cheese and then make some layers and just cover the whole inside. And then I'm gonna place some mozzarella cheese over it to hold it in place. You have the option of baking it in the oven, so you can do the shortcut and cook your pumpkin halfway, and then you can just stuff it and finish the whole cooking in the oven. So then in that case your pumpkin will not be as soft as this. So you can see that the walls are pretty soft. And if I take this pumpkin to the oven and finish the whole boiling, I will run the risk of collapsing the whole dish. Looks pretty good. I covered the whole inner walls with cheese, and now I'm gonna check my sauce, and you can see the tomato is pretty soft. So I think it's time now to add the shrimp, and it's lots of shrimp. And if you don't like seafood, you can use shredded chicken instead, and it makes a delicious dish as well. Now you're gonna let it simmer for a little bit until your shrimp is pink, light pink, and then we're gonna check the consistency of the sauce. Now my sauce is boiling, the shrimp is cooked, and you can notice that it's pretty watery, so we're gonna have to work on the consistency. To thicken this sauce, I'm gonna use some water. So I have here about like a third of a cup, and I'm gonna use 2 spoonfuls of cornstarch to get started, and I'm gonna dilute that completely and then add it back to my sauce and check the consistency after it's boiling and cooking. And then I will have to do this twice again because of the amount of sauce I have in my pan. The consistency here should look like an Alfredo sauce, and it's not quite there yet, so I'm gonna add some more cornstarch. After I reach the consistency, I'm gonna add the table cream, mix it up, and then black pepper and salt. And just remember that your pumpkin has already cream cheese and mozzarella, so here I will try to stay just a little bit behind on the salt. Everything looks great, so now I'm gonna transfer it to the pumpkin. At this point now, my rice should be almost ready, and people should be sitting on the table and waiting for this delicious and very good scented dish. And also, if you want to take it to the oven, you can preheat your oven for 350 Fahrenheit. And you will add the lid, so you're gonna close it with the lid, and you would take it to bake for about 30 to 60 minutes, and it should be ready to be served. This is a dish that I usually make for Thanksgiving because we eat so much turkey, and it's the pumpkin time, and it's fall, and for us this is a perfect way to between the Brazilians to celebrate Thanksgiving. And of course we have lots of friends that are nearby that come to enjoy this wonderful dish as well. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and keep up with the updates. Bye!